Hello. Sorry for not posting for about a year now. YouTube was not my highest priority at that time. Anyway, I got a new laptop. As you can see, this is the new M5 Macbook Air. It has 16 gigabytes of RAM, 1 terabyte of storage, and I wanted it because of the notch. Just kidding. Of course, I'm not that stupid enough. I bought this laptop for my studies, especially since I'm in senior high now. Here is me regretting my life choices. Aside from my studies, my old laptop can't keep up with the latest updates, and it's outdated. I had been using this laptop for around 4 months until my uncle gave me this, the 2017 21.5-inch iMac, which I'm still using, even though it is unsupported for major Mac OS upgrades. Alright, time for the laptop. So like I said, this is the 2026 M5 Macbook Air. I primarily wanted a laptop for one specific reason: to stay at Starbucks 24/7. Alright, I'll be serious this time. Since this is a high performance laptop, it can handle multiple tabs, web browsing, to watch Netflix smoothly, and of course, to watch my favorite dart players. And I know you all, and I know what you all are going to say. Why didn't you get the Neo? It's way cheaper. Well, this uses the M5 chip, which is designed for heavy work, and it has 16 RAM on default, not like the Neo, which only has 8. The base storage on the Air is 512 gigabytes, and the base on the Neo is 256 gigabytes. Sure, the Neo looks more flashier and reminds me of the iMac G3. While they both use 60Hz displays, most people prefer the Air than the Neo due to its chip, more RAM, and higher end features, and of course, the backlighted keyboard, which is a total lifesaver for working in the dark unless you know how to touch type. Speaking of the keyboard, this is how it sounds. The Air and the Neo both have the same switches. The scissor switch, they have a tactile feel to it while pressing the keys, and it's a total upgrade from Apple's 2015 butterfly switches, which they used on the 2015 models. Although the typing feels more solid because of its higher end chassis than the Neo. But like the Neo, the Air has its trade-offs. It's stupidly expensive and costs the twice as the Neo. It has no fan, meaning under heavy work, it's gonna be hotter than black leather seats on a Sunday morning. And also, it has limited ports, though you can buy a USB-C hub for only 200 pesos or $3. Aside from the trade-offs, the hinge is sturdy, the bezels are thinner, a 13-inch display size comparing to the 13-inch display from the Neo. The trackpad being haptic force instead of the Neo's mechanical click trackpad. It has a MagSafe USB-C charging, It's 1.5 millimeters thinner than the Neo, and it's 180p front camera. The speaker sounds great. It has a 4-speaker sound system on the 13-inch model. It supports spatial audio and Dolby Atmos, and the speakers are hidden inside the chassis instead of using large visible grills. Compared with the Neo, it has fuller sound, better stereo separation, stronger bass, clearer vocals, and more immersive if you're watching movies and music. The Air comes with Touch ID by the default config, but the Neo does not. Since Senior High has a lot of researching, this 1 terabyte MacBook can easily handle all the data for your research.